Hey team, happy Sunday. Summer is for mending the nets. Yes, that includes your digital life. I'm Catherine Avery, ADHD productivity coach, digital clutter whisperer, all kinds of neurozesty. And today I want to share a mindset shift that changed everything for me and for my clients, especially in the summer. And I'm using summer because I'm in the US. It's the idea that summer is for mending the nets. This phrase comes from the fishing world. When the seas are calm and the boats are docked, the fishermen don't just relax. They don't just sit back and eat some yummy food. They repair. They check for holes. They strengthen the ropes, which we call lines in sailing. Make sure the nets are ready for the next season. And it turns out this is exactly what our brains and our systems need too. Because let's face it, we get a little cluttered up when we're super busy with a whole bunch of projects going on. Now, summer doesn't always feel slow, especially if you're juggling work, family, travel, or trying to wrangle a brain that never quiets down. But something about this season, and I would call this, the warmer season, does offer a different rhythm. There's a softness, there's a little space. Even if you're still working, there tends to be a little less pressure to sprint. Not every industry, but many industries. So that makes it the perfect time to tend to whatever is holding everything together in your business or maybe in your personal life behind the scenes. So, business or life, mending the nets might mean reviewing what's working and what's not, creating systems that support your future self, or finally cleaning up that cluttered desktop that makes your brain wince every time you log in. These aren't glamorous tasks. They aren't bright and shiny, but they're foundational. They're what makes your next season easier. And that's the real goal. Each summer, my business manager extraordinaire, CJ, and I take time in July and August to do exactly this. We tidy up all those digital cobwebs. We check our workflows, clean up our folders, fix broken systems, update processes that feel clunky during the year, clear out all kinds of digital clutter that may have gathered as we were running programs. This is the season when we strengthen the structure so it's ready to hold more when the busy season hits again. So this year, we decided why not bring our community into this ritual too? Why don't you join us in mending the nets? Now I'm going to tell you about one of my clients. I'm going to call her Doreen. When we first started working together, Doreen described herself as completely overwhelmed by anything, quote, remotely related to computers. She said, and I quote, this is so great, that she needed a scared stiff computer class and joked that that's what our work together became. But over time, as we decluttered her office and our digital, and we created systems that made sense for her brain and gently held space for her learning, she went from frozen and frustrated to curious and confident. It makes my heart sing. So exciting. Here are Doreen's words. I began to feel greater ease and excitement. The mental clutter slowly began to fade. That's what mending the nets looks like. Not perfection. We're not trying to Pinterest your entire life. Not overnight change. It took longer than overnight to make the mess. It's going to take longer than overnight to fix it. But the slow, gentle work, just like the season, of restoring what supports you. So here's my invitation to you. What nets need mending right now in your work and in your life? Is it systems you've got set up in your inbox? Maybe it's your filing systems, particularly we're looking at digital filing systems, your digital calendar, your self-trust. Whatever it is, you don't have to fix it all at once. You don't even have to fix it alone. That's a bonus, right? Inside Organized-ish Online, I'll help you clear the digital fog and create ADHD friendly systems that feel light, sustainable, and actually supportive. But even before that, you can start with one small act of repair. Maybe you'll rename 5 of your files so they're easier to find. You could create a parking lot folder for future ideas. You could unsubscribe from newsletters that feel like just some more noise. Every small repair is an act of care for your future self. Who doesn't love that, right? Future self's going to thank you when you do these things. And that's a beautiful thing. So yes, summer is for mending the nets, for pausing, for getting some rest and relaxation, and also for repairing what's been stretched or torn, for giving yourself that grace to rest and to rebuild. Because when September comes and life speeds back up, your future self is definitely going to thank you for doing it. All right, here's how you find out more. Go to the link that I've written there, swiy.co/OO program. The O's must be capitalized. Here's to a summer of tending, repairing, and breathing a little easier. Would love to do this with you. I hope you will join us in the Organized-ish Online program. Again, that link, swiy.co/O program. Looking forward to seeing you there.